At the 2024 American Association of State Highway and Transportation Officials annual meeting in Philadelphia, a knowledge session titled The Real How-To on Translating Roadway Safety Ideas into Practice underscored the critical need for collaboration and data-driven solutions to tackle the nation's road safety crisis. Sponsored by HDR and moderated by Senior Traffic and Transportation Planner John Markt, the session explored a range of safety countermeasures, strategies, and policy approaches aimed at reducing traffic fatalities and injuries. State DOT leaders showcased actionable solutions designed to help bend the curve on the rising toll of road crashes. Minnesota Department of Transportation Commissioner Nancy Daubenberger highlighted her state's efforts to achieve zero road deaths while implementing a safe system approach, a holistic framework designed to prevent crashes and minimize the impact of those that do occur.
We've been in this process for a few years, but of updating we called it the Road Design Manual for MnDOT. Now we call it the Facilities Design Guide, because it's not just roads, it's all transportation facilities. And the safety-oriented major features have to do with the incorporation of the safe system approach. I also want to mention when it comes to all of Minnesota, not just MnDOT, but we have our Towards Zero Death Initiative, a program set up involving a lot of different agencies, but it's 3 state agencies, the Department of Transportation, Health, and Public Safety have come together.
Tony Tavares, director of the California Department of Transportation, noted that his agency implemented a more centralized and coordinated approach to enhance safety across California's transportation network.
In 2020, we put together a strategic plan on how we would address safety more holistically and have a very focused approach. So we established our first chief safety officer in the department. This approach, although we've seen an increase in the number of fatalities from 2010 to 22, we're starting to see a slight decrease. We had about a 9.4% decrease last year in the fatalities. And so some of that funding, some of those projects are being developed, being constructed. And we hope between that, the educational component that we also work very hard with, and also with our highway patrol on the enforcement component on bringing speeds down and trying to save lives.
To spark innovation in his state, Florida Department of Transportation Secretary Jared Perdue started Shark Tank-style events that centered on improving safety for customers and workers alike.
We focused it directly on work zones, and we invited innovators to come in. They had a panel of judges to present an idea of how they think they could improve safety in a work zone, with the commitment from the agency to find them a path to implementation quickly to pilot their idea. So we just started this like 6 months ago. So we've got the first idea, like we had the first event, and we're getting it to implementation. We came up with a great acronym. It's called SWIFT. So it was just one small idea, like how do we get through that kind of barrier where we're stifling innovation? Well, let's find a way to get somebody from concept to implementation very quickly, use the spirit of competition, and then those ideas will start to be refined over time.
Shantae Hastings, then Deputy Secretary and Chief Engineer for the Delaware Department of Transportation, and now Secretary of DelDOT, provided a series of legislative victories that her state achieved when it comes to safety countermeasures.
So we looked at the data and said, where are we seeing crashes? Well, they're being caused by speed. We have an uptick of motorcycle fatalities. We have people crashing within our work zones. We have people hitting our equipment that's on the side of the road. We have issues with folks hitting our snow plows during storms. And we know that some of our fatalities are in the DUI space. And so we came up with this list of legislation.
After receiving approval from former Governor John Carney, she worked closely with her boss to ensure the passage of the legislation. From motorcycle helmet laws to move-over laws, nearly every bill she proposed was enacted by the end of 2023. She also emphasized the importance of early education in promoting safety.
You know, my kids know that when you get in a car, you put your seatbelt on. They've been trained. Not all kids are like that. Not all kids have that exposure.
As state departments of transportation roll out new safety measures, states continue to achieve significant victories in improving safety. With technology advancing rapidly, states now have unprecedented opportunities to harness technology and data to enhance safety like never before.
There's a huge opportunity here with artificial intelligence and machine learning. I do believe there's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of opportunity, and hopefully we'll be able to see some success with that in the near future.